So this is just going to be just like we have the last 2 days, but essentially we're just going to keep working with it. Okay? So on the top we're going to have to simplify. So the least common multiple of x and x, the least common denominator of x and x minus 1. Well, I can't break down either, so it's x minus 1. So I'm going to have to multiply the first one by x minus 1 on top and bottom. And the other one I'm going to have to multiply by x. I end up with 2x minus 1, 3x. We're going to add those together. On the bottom, okay, I still got my x minus 1. Essentially, guys, this is all still over the 2x minus 2. Now I've got both top and bottom simplified. Okay, I can actually simplify it a little further. That's actually 2x minus 2 plus 3 all over x, the x minus 1 divided by the 1 over 2x minus 2. Now I can flip and multiply. End up with 5x minus 2 when I add up the 2x and the 3x. x minus 1 times, and then it's 2x minus 2 over 1. Okay, that 2 has a GCF of 2, so x minus 1. So the x minus 1's can cancel. We multiply the top by 2 then, which will give me 10x minus 2 all over x. And that is the solution. Okay? Find the least common denominator of this. Well, first you got to factor. I cannot factor x minus 2, so that'll just be x minus 2. I can factor the other one because that is a difference of squares. X squared minus 4 factors to x minus 2, x plus 2. So the least common denominator in this case is x minus 2, x plus 2, because I take the most from both. Well, the most they have of x minus 2 is x minus 2. The most they have of x plus 2 is just 1, so therefore there is my least common denominator. So I'm going to have to find my least common denominator on this one. First, let's find it. X squared minus 4x plus 3. Pen's messing up. So x minus 3 we're not going to be able to, but we're going to find factors of 3 that sum to negative 4, which is x minus 3, x minus 1. So the most in common, or the least common denominator in this case, is going to be x minus 3, x minus 1. So over here, we've got x, and on that's going to be x minus 3, x minus 1, because we write what our factored form underneath them, so we know what we got to multiply by. We aren't going to have to multiply the first one by anything. The second one, though, we're going to have to multiply by x minus 1. Multiplied through on that one. You're left then with x minus 3, x minus 1, plus. So now I have common denominators. I've multiplied the top and bottom by both x minus 1 on the right. I can add those up, and I end up with 6x minus 1 over x minus 3, x minus 1. 6x minus 1 does not factor any further. So I can't cancel anything, so therefore that is the simplest form of that. Last one here, okay? Got to find our least common denominator. So I need a factor. This one, which will be x minus 3, x plus 4. Factor x squared minus 2x minus 3, and it'll be x minus 3, x plus 1. So then we have our least common denominator will be x minus 3, x plus 4, x plus 1. So we go to write this, and we should write the bottoms in factored form. So on the bottom of this one will be x minus 3, x plus 4. And then we're going to multiply this one by x plus 1, because that's what it doesn't have. Plus, on this one, okay, end up with x over, and then you're going to have x minus 3, x plus 1, because that's what that bottom factored to. And then what it's missing is the x plus 4, so we'll multiply both top and bottom by x plus 4. Then I'm going to go through and FOIL this, and then I'm going to distribute the x on this one. And that's what that looks like when you FOIL the top on the left and FOIL and distribute on the right. Add up your like terms in, you end up with 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 all over your x minus 3, x plus 4, x plus 1. And then you should always look if your top factors. This one does. It's an AC method. Okay? Factors of negative 4 that sum to 3. So 2x squared plus, then it would be 4x minus x minus 2. Factor that by grouping after that. Put a plus sign in the middle since it's negative, negative. Factor out 2x. You're left with x plus 2. Factor out a negative 1. You're left with x plus 2. They're the same, so I can rewrite the bottom on the top on this one as 2x minus 1, x plus 2, all over x minus 3, x plus 4, x plus 1. And nothing cancels. Okay, that sometimes happens when you factor the top, but you got to see if something does. And there you go.